Hi everyone, my name is Sharbel Skaff. I am currently the Horn Sergeant at the Cadets. I am also the Visual Coordinator at Central Bucks High School South and a clinician at Silent Command. And today I'm going to be teaching you a forward breakdown exercise to help you be band ready. So let's do it. The first thing that we're going to talk about is kind of the acronyms that we use for the exercise. So we call it the forward breakdown exercise, also known as HABT. And HABT stands for heel, arch, ball, and toe. And we'll go into more detail about how that applies to exercise in a minute here. Another thing that we want to talk about is that HABT. So when you hit the heel, we want to think of that as count 1. The arch is going to be the E, ball is going to be the and count of the beat, and then toe is going to be the ah. So let me take my shoe off real quick and show you how this kind of applies. So heel is going to be this area, arch right here, ball, and then toe. So here we go. Let me put my shoe back on. Awesome. So taking our first step, we're going to think about the heel. So it's going to be count 1. So get into whatever posture you have. It's okay when we start out to look down at your feet, but still try and keep that separation in the rib cage nice and tall and keep those hips in alignment. So take count 1, just like that. And we want to think about pushing the heel nice and low to the ground. Doesn't need to be high at all. Sometimes we get this stiletto heel happening. Heel nice and low to the ground, barely off the ground. And then we want to crank those toes up and flex with the ankle bone. Don't worry right now about step size. Just do whatever's comfortable for you. Cool, so took count 1. So heel, and then for the E of the beat, so we're going to start to roll through the arch, and we're going to flex this back foot, and the distance right here between our toe and our heel from the leading foot and the back foot, that's what we're going to cover. So count 1, heel, start to roll, arch, and now we're on the E and we're rolling through the arch, and we're right here. Now we're flexed with both feet, just like that. So you can do this a couple times with a mat. 1E, 1E. And we're starting all of this in our closed or parallel closed first position. So let's try it again. 1E, rolling through the arch. And now going to the and count, we're going to start to roll through the ball of the foot. And we're going to get those feet parallel. 1E, and both of our feet are flexed. So we want our foot that's crossing, ankle bone is flexed, and we still want this toe flexed up. Even though we're still initiating the roll through the foot, that toe is still cranked nice and tall. So let's go straight just through the and count. So 1E and. Keep the weight on the inside. 1E and we can stop here, check your height, swing your foot. If you're low, you might get a little bit of a scrape happening. You want to stay nice and tall, engage from the upper part of our legs, and keep that flex in the ankle bone. Very good. One more time. 1E and just stop right there. Great, so at this point we have rolled through the heel, arch, ball, and now to complete the exercise, going through the of the beat, we're going to roll through that toe. So it'll look something like this. 1E and just like that. And we basically reversed that image that we started out with when we took that +1. So started out here, and my back foot, heels low to the ground, but still up slightly, crank the toes. 1E and heels not on the ground yet. We're right here. 1. And then we have that same image we just had here. Next step right here, and we completed a full roll through that foot. Very good. So I'm going to do it all together now, and it should look something like this. 1E and 1E. Does that make sense? Awesome. Let's get it with a mat. So I'm going to do it at a very slow tempo, 60 beats per minute, and I'm going to put the subdivision for the 16th note. Keep in mind this reference point with the line right here with the wall, and let's see if I can maintain my alignment with my hips and just kind of glide through the frame. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 E and up, 1 E and up, 1 E and up, 1 E and up. That was just a quick crash course through the HABT forward breakdown exercise. As you do it, start with a slower tempo. I would even go slower than 60, maybe 40 beats per minute. And this is an exercise where you want to really master it slower and build all those muscles that we use for marching. And the most important thing is to get that leg shape. You want to flex right on the E and keep those legs nice and straight, or a slight athletic bend, and go straight through that roll, and that'll help keep everything in time, keep the leg shape nice and neat. And we want to have that posture and that lift in our body the entire time, whatever that is for your ensemble. Cool. So let me get it one more time. 60 beats per minute, and I'm gonna mock my horn up. So I play trumpet, so I'm gonna go right here. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push, 1 E and up, 1 E and up, 1 E and up, 1 E and up. Awesome. So when we practice marching, it doesn't necessarily get easier. We just become more efficient. We become more efficient marchers, and that helps us achieve the technique, helps us achieve our show that much more. So the more you practice fundamentals like this, the more you slow it down and really gauge, how your body reacts to certain tempos, that's when you're really going to start to become a better performer for your ensemble and for yourself. So hopefully that helped. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope I catch you at a show this summer. Thank you.